Hello, fellow pirates and wenches. Here we are, Pirates of Halifax, back on the dock at tall ships in Port Hawkesbury, Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia. And, we're just sitting around and you meet all kinds of interesting crew members from the various ships. And we met one back in Halifax who's followed the journey down here to Port Hawkesbury. And her name is Channing, and she's from the United States. And she spent a lot of time traveling around on tall ships. And we're going to have a little chat, because she did a song and she spent some time on one of my favorite islands, which is called St. Lucia, and in a little place called Marigot Bay. And she learned a song, and she's going to play that song for us here in just a little bit.
Hey.
Hello, Channing.
How's Channing?
Hello, welcome to, where are we? Nova Scotia, Cape Breton. I have a little St. Lucia flavor that I learned from a very kind gentleman on the dockside on the little island of Marigot Bay. It's in patois, and it's about a mommy and a daddy and a baby.
All right.
And a mommy and a daddy baby go to school. And when daddy's done with school, mommy got a baby in her belly. Mama elle ti eda, mama elle ti mama eda, mama elle ti eda, mama elle ti mama eda, mama eda voye l'école. Éducation, les aides sortir l'école. C'est un boudin pour qu'un mama. Mama, elle est si aida. Mama, elle est si mama aida. Mama, elle est si aida. Mama, elle est si mama aida. Mama, aida, voyez l'école. Point, éducation. Les aides sortir l'école. C'est un boudin pour qu'un mama. C'est un boudin pour qu'un mama.
Hey! Very nice.
Excellent, excellent. That's Channing. She's on the Apple Door 4 or 5, love, right now.
Right, the 5.
5, and formerly of the Providence.
Indeed.
On the Providence, which was in the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. So, folks, nice to talk to you. Thanks for tuning in at piratesofhalifax.com. Cheers.
Ricotta cheese and mozzarella. Hard to think of lasagna without it.
What kind of cheese do we have?
I'm gonna do some mix that hopefully will make it. And, I'm gonna do some cottage cheese, some cream cheese, some sour cream, and just try to make it really yummy.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Throw some feta.
Claudine, what's
Well, I'm gonna use every cheese we have, basically. But
Claudine, what's Skipper's name?
that's Robin. What's Robin's last name?
Walbridge?
Walbridge?
That's right, Robin
He's an
Walbridge.
amazing man.
Yeah, Robin
Amazing
Walbridge.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool that you said, I didn't know you had been aboard when you were 3.
3 years old?
No, and look how it affected you.
Exactly.
You know that, Mark?
I blame it all on my
When
dad.
he was 3 years
Looks
old.
like it made him ugly.
I blame it on all on Donnie Parker. He got me into this vessel, and that's been in my back of my mind ever since. Now I'm a bloody pirate. I'm back here again.
You can't buy it, so we're gonna have to steal
This is
it like
probably
a
my
pirate does.
26th visit. This one. That looks good, man. I'd love to stay for supper.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You like the calendar?
And I like the little stories, but the one that,
That's his creation.
oh, very good. Yeah, that was very nice.
Dave Renshaw.
But the one that I really wonder about though is Oak Island. I've had a couple of people that worked at like were tour guides at Oak Island a long time ago, work on here and stuff like that. And I'm just like, what's that all about, But I think the last tour guide that I had on here, which was probably going back 10 years, it was a girl, and she was saying that because of all of the digging and stuff like that, nobody really knows where the original
hole is?
Money
Yeah.
pit, yeah.
The money
yeah,
pit.
it said, like they just dug up the whole island, and
Yeah.
said now nobody knows.
Nobody knows where it was.
Yeah.
I heard there was gonna be like a big mining company to do a big pit.
Really big, like bringing in one of those things they made for the channel going across England, something like that, or a really big, like, oh geez, take up
that's-
20% of the island.
Yeah, I mean it's like
It's crazy.
it is.
I think what was there is long gone. I think.
Well,
I don't. I think whatever
here's
whatever
the
was
thing.
there is still there.
Here's the thing, okay? This is my belief. Whether it's correct or full of hogwash could be, but why would a pirate go to all that trouble to bury treasure because it's not like you take your stuff down to the bank and then rip up the combination.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? It's
It
like
doesn't make sense.
right, and that's why
Yeah.
I
Can't
don't
be-
know
I
what
don't-
it is, but
I don't think it's
I
pirate
don't
treasure.
believe that there was. I truly don't believe there was treasure there. What I do, I believe there was something there,
Yeah.
but
It's
what?
every 30 feet or every 33 feet.
But I'm even wondering though about something to drain. You know, drain the basin to fix ships. You know, maybe something like that
There's
going
a
on.
possibility of that. There's also a lot of speculation that it was probably Knights Templar.
The Knights
right.
Templars.
Knights
Yeah.
Templar.
Which is the Freemasons.
It's the-
Henry Sinclair.
The Spanish gold.
All
I
of
have
the-
a book on
No,
it.
no, all of the treasures from Jerusalem.
Jerusalem. Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
came through that abbey. Yeah. I'll tell you though, the Rose really did look good in that Master and Commander, though, didn't she?
Oh, she did.
So you got a problem? The keel gone on this?
Pardon?
Is the keel gone on this? You think?
No.
She,
On this
keel's
one?
gone on
You're
No.
saying the bottom's gone on this. Were you saying earlier that the bottom was gone in this on the Bounty?
We replaced the bottom, man.
That's what I thought. It was 2006.
Everybody's eating.
2000.
Oh, yeah.
No, we did the top size in 2006. We did the bottom in 2001.
So
Yeah.
like, you can always eat as much as you like when
Yeah, I follow that on the website, the
Yeah.
restoration and everything.
Yeah.
She's good for a while yet, eh?
Oh, she should be good for a long time now.
Good. 50 years now.
Something like that. Should
Wow.
be, yeah. It all depends upon who gets it, what kind of maintenance they keep.
These guys good to work for that have it now? This foundation that has it now good to work for?
Yeah, it's a private individual. Well, I know he's got probably at least 6 in the way, so I would believe probably the 6. But
He's had it for probably 20 years, eh?
10 years.
10 years?
10 years.
Wonder. Good investment? That looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good investment as far as return on the investment? Do you think? Break even?
Does anybody want to sell something that has a good return on it?
They say the happiest times are when you buy a ship and when you sell the ship.
That's right. And he's had one of those.
Yeah.
He's waiting for the second one.
Second one, yeah.
Yeah. I gotta go take a shower.
That's nice. That poster.
CX. What was that? The name of the railroad cars out there or something?
I don't know.
CX 764.
But if you go into the yacht club itself,
I've been into the yacht club itself. Yeah.
here's your phone.
Oh, hello. Captain Jack back again. PiratesOfHalifax.com. We're back on board the Bounty for like our 3rd night in a row. And we're here this evening with a very special person who actually is a descendant of Fletcher Christian, who was the man who led the mutiny on the Bounty in 1782, I believe. Something around there. And her name is Claudine Christian. Here she is over here.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good.
Nice
Excellent.
to
love.
have you aboard.
So we'd like to know, tell all our viewers on piratesofhalifax.com exactly how things came to be. Your 5th generation of a descendant of Fletcher Christian.
Well, my great-great-grandfather came over from the Isle of Man, which is where the Christians are from, England, in 1870. And so 2 times removed from him, great-great-grandfather was one of Fletcher's 2 children. Which one, we don't know for sure. But yeah, it's been a story all my life, and it's been a wonderful thing to grow up with. Although I grew up in Alaska, and there weren't too many people who knew the story about it then. But now I get asked about it all the time, so it's pretty great to live with it here on the Bounty, as you can imagine.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
it's great.
Yeah, an added touch of realism for sure. All about that.
I can wonder how they'd treat me if my name was Bly.
Yes!
I
I don't imagine too many of them actually apply for jobs on the Bounty if your name
No.
is Bly.
No Bly's on the
No
boat.
Bly's on the Bounty, not while
Exactly.
I'm here.
So tell us, love, how long have you been on board the Bounty now?
Only a couple months.
A couple of months?
I joined earlier in the East Coast tour in
Okay.
Wilmington, North Carolina.
North Carolina? Oh. And you've come up here to Canada and experiencing some various weather. You did 10 knots, I believe, last night.
Yes, we did, under full sail. It was incredible. In
Oh.
fact, we were having to strike sails, which means take them down to slow down, so we wouldn't get here too early,
Oh.
rather than when they were expecting us. So
Oh.
we were actually taking in sails to slow down. It was pretty amazing.
wonderful.
Yeah. It was
Sounds like a
Wonderful.
slippery boat.
It does, doesn't it? Knifing through the water. At a
Yep,
good
no engines
clip.
running. So.
No engines running,
It's
saving on
beautiful.
that fuel.
Night
Exactly.
sky, we had all the stars out. I mean, it was such a beautiful evening.
Beautiful way to exit from Halifax.
Well, Claudine, Sister Christian as I call you, we certainly appreciate very much you cooperating with us here and all of the things that you've told us all about your family lineage and life here on board the Bounty and that sort of thing. And all the best, smooth sailing. Keep a weathered eye on that horizon, love.
Yes,
Cheers.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you.